Welcome back. They say every dog has its day. Dogs like Lassie and Benjie. There's Rin Tin Tin and Toto from The Wizard of Oz. There's Disney's Tramp and even Beethoven. But as WCBI's Cash Matlock found out, in Eupora, every day is a good day to be a dog. He joins us in the studio with that story.
Andrea, George is the town celebrity with dedicated social media and photographers watching his every move. But no matter how well known he is, at its heart, this is a story about a very good boy and all of his friends. On Mondays, you might see George at Neighbors Home Center in Eupora.
Right, George. Right.
On Tuesdays, he can usually be spotted at Dab's Pharmacy.
George, come on, George.
And on Wednesdays, George can be found enjoying a hot biscuit from Mama Gwen's.
Come on, George. Come on, baby.
Go get your biscuit to go with your country ham.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Now you ready to go?
But no matter where this 4-year-old pup goes, he doesn't meet a stranger.
He comes here very often, and you see him roam around town. There's a Facebook group called Where's George? We keep up with him. If you see him, you take a picture of him, post where he was, what he was doing.
Janet Sweatman just opened her restaurant 4 months ago. She says George was one of her first customers.
Pretty quickly after we opened up, George found the back door, and he knows where the biscuits are.
As it turns out, man's best friend has a lot of friends.
Usually once a week. He's about here in the morning a lot of times before I get here, or usually in the afternoons, but sometimes it's 2 or 3 times a week, and he sleeps out front by the front door.
The George just came a family member, so all we gotta say, here come George, and there you go.
To an out-of-towner, George may look like a stray, but to the folks in Eupora, that's not the case.
We thought he was just a stray dog. We didn't know where he came from.
Oh, we love George here. We do. We do. We love him.
That he's not lost, that he is the town dog.
Wherever George goes in Eupora, he's sure to be greeted with a smile, a back rub, and maybe a treat or two.
Get you some ham, country ham from Mama Gwen's. He just comes around and doesn't bother anyone and visits everybody and goes on his merry way.
He just brings joy. That's it. Just like joy. He brings so much joy.
And one thing is for certain, George isn't lost, he's just visiting. Well, George's owners, Gail and Earl Baker, say he showed up in their yard in 2017, and their life hasn't been the same since. George is a Great Pyrenees and Lab mix.